Today, our biggest hair investigation ever, with breaking news sending shockwaves through the beauty world. Now, in a few minutes, we're showing you a special investigation into the underground world of human hair trafficking. It is real. It's big. The team crisscrossed the globe to find out where your wigs, your weaves, and your extensions really come from. And you're going to be shocked. And right now, straightening treatments promising to take your hair from this to this. What's in these hair straightening products that could be causing such concerning side effects? And could it be so bad that it's sending women to the ER? Well, take a look.
I decided to put a relaxer in it. So I go to wash my hair out, going through my hair, and hair is just coming, it's just coming out.
I bought this new product for my hair that I thought would help it. It started just coming out in patches. I could feel my hair coming out and going down my back.
I mean, it's gripping. It's gripping. It affects a lot of us. So I had to call in our go-to hair investigator, Curly Nikki, to help get to the root of the problem. What is in these chemical hair straightening products that could be causing some of these concerning side effects, like the eye irritation or the loss of hair?
Strong chemicals, Dr. Oz, formaldehyde, lye, chemicals that if they get on your skin, they can cause serious injuries. And I'm a mom. I have 2 kids. I love them, but I also like my me time. So I spend a lot of time trying to sneak out and go to the spa, go to salons. But after I found out that some of these salons have air pollution, literally formaldehyde in the air, the same stuff that we use to varnish floors, in the air, in our hair, we have to be careful. We have to know what establishments we're going to and what type of stylists we're seeing to make sure they're up on all the research, protecting themselves and protecting us.
So let's go through some of the most popular treatments. The Brazilian blowout, the keratin straighteners.
Yes, that actually is the same treatment with 2 different names, and it smooths the hair without actually altering the curl structure. So after so many washes, allegedly, you can go back to having curly hair, but I've seen it go wrong a lot, so you need to do your research, get to a great stylist that knows how to use the product. The ingredient is formaldehyde. That was the main ingredient for years, but they've actually taken that out, and now most of the formulas are formaldehyde free. But the ingredients that are in the new formulas actually mimic formaldehyde, or they actually release formaldehyde when they are exposed to heat, like glycolic acid or methylene glycol. So be wary of those ingredients.
And obviously, if it does start to bother you, there's a potential reason for it.
Definitely.
Right? So in addition to the Brazilian blowout and the keratin straighteners, there are the relaxers that everyone seems to love.
Yes.
I think you say the relaxers can leave the eyes vulnerable because of a topical chemical burn.
Exactly. So a lot of women like relaxers because it's a one-step hair straightening treatment. It's very convenient. But if you notice here, it's a cream, and it's applied to the hair in sections, but because of the texture of the consistency of the relaxer itself, it can clump and slide.
Oh.
You see that? Down
Oh.
the skin, down your forehead, and into your eye. And I'm talking chemical burns like all the way, and it's very, very dangerous. Now, lye it has a very high pH. It's a known skin irritant. So a lot of formulas now are no lye relaxers, but here's the catch. It's harsher on the hair.
Well, if I have a choice, I'd rather have problems with my hair than a problem with this.
I hear
This is
that.
a picture of a chemically burned eyeball. You don't want that. Now, this is not a treatment from a beauty salon, thank goodness, but it's versions of that you've got worried about.
Absolutely.
Now, next there's this thing called the Japanese straightening process, which I'd never heard of, but apparently all our women are getting it. It's also called thermal reconditioning. You may have heard that.
Exactly.
So, teach us about that.
Yeah, you know, so this treatment is very different from like the Brazilian blowouts. You do not get your curls, your texture back. It's gone after you've done this treatment. It's like a relaxer in that it's permanent. So only new growth happens after that. That's curly. So what they do is they apply a solution to the hair. The solution weakens the bonds of the hair, which is what gives the hair structure. And then after it's rinsed, the solution is rinsed, it's blow dried, but not 100%. So imagine that this is damp hair. The solution is just rinsed, but there's still some solution. The stylist takes a flat iron and straightens small sections one at a time. And when that happens, it releases the steam that has thioglycolic acid in it.
So again, it seems so innocent, right? You don't see...
Oh, you know what we should do, Dr. Oz? Put these on.
Do the practitioners wear these?
Yes, they're supposed to.
Okay. So just go ahead and do that. As you're pulling that out,
yes, as we're pulling this out,
you see the steam coming off.
There's steam that comes off, and in that steam is thioglycolic acid, which is a known skin irritant. It also causes eye irritation and allergic reactions.
So can you ask for goggles if you're having this done to you?
You can definitely ask, but they may not have them. If you go to a salon that specializes in this, you wouldn't have to worry. They're going to have all the research done. They're going to have cross ventilation going on in there. They're going to have masks for you, but have your own just in case.
And they have sexier goggles than these.
Way sexier.
So we reached out to a few salon and chemical trade groups for comment. We did not hear back in time for this taping. I just want to emphasize, when used properly, these chemicals are supposed to be safe according to the FDA.
Exactly.
So these are not folks just throwing the stuff at you.
Right.
But it raises concerns. Two of our viewers are here because they have concerns about the use of chemical hair straighteners, and we invited them to join the investigation. Vicki's got two easy at-home solutions. They're going to help these two guests and may help you as well. So, Jessica, you actually have receipts from having your hair straightened. Apparently, you're doing it so frequently, it's added up to a fair amount.
It's added up to so much. Like,
Oh, this is them.
This is all of them, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
It's
a lot. That's
crazy.
like a novel. You can make a novel.
Like a book right there. Yeah, just in hair straightening treatments. And I'm looking for a solution and what's going to work for me.
I mean, so it's time-consuming, but it's expensive.
It's so expensive. And
So do you have a hack, an easier solution?
I do. I want to know, is your hair wavy? Is it curly?
my
naturally?
hair is ringlets.
Oh
like
my gosh.
Shirley Temple.
Really?
It
Oh,
is?
yeah. Yeah, naturally. Yeah, without the keratin. Yeah.
So I want to
That's
say your
why.
hair is, it's gorgeous the way it is right now.
you.
But I would not be Curly Nikki, Dr. Oz, if I did not say that my #1 recommendation would be to work with your texture, work with your curls instead of against. You will have healthier, happier hair. And this is a great solution. It's cost effective. You probably already have all of these things at home. It's very easy to do. And it's going to make your curls smoother naturally. It's like an at-home relaxer. So we'll do a tablespoon of lime juice and then a cup of whole fat Greek yogurt and a cup of coconut milk. And you're gonna mix all of that together and apply to your dry hair in small sections.
I already added it for you. Save you the time.
Perfect.
You'll
Thank
apply
you.
it in small sections, put on a plastic processing cap, and leave it in for at least 30 minutes, and then rinse and style as usual. And your hair will be looser. Your curls will be looser. They'll be shinier. And this is like food for your hair. It'll be healthier too. And you'll save money.
So in
Oh my
theory,
God,
you
that's
do,
the best.
I don't know, I'm making this up, a half of these, right?
Definitely.
So every other
Right.
one you
We
do
can
that.
definitely
Oh, yeah, for
extend
sure.
the time that you go between your
Put that cash back in your pocket. Thank you very much. All right, Latoya's here. Latoya has different worries. She's worried that she's damaging her hair because you're straightening it too often.
Yes, I've been straightening my hair frequently over the years, and I want the option of having curls, but my curls just are not coming back. I have super straight on one side, and I have some curls, but I want to get them to come back, but I'm not sure of how to do that because of all the processing that I've done over
So
the
the best way to
years.
prevent the damage but get the same results is?
So first, I'm going to tell you that you're going to have to transition that damage out slowly, doing small trims. That's something we can't avoid. But in the meantime, we can nourish your hair. There is something that's trending right now in the States, but it's an age-old beauty secret. Eritrean women, Ethiopian women have been using it for generations. It's called clarified butter.
Okay.
And it actually protects your hair, it prevents future breakage, and it stops current breakage. So while you're growing out the damage, you can be nourishing it with clarified butter.
Awesome. How frequently can I use it?
You can use it as often as you'd like to. I would say at least once every 2 weeks, and you'd apply it in very small sections. I'll show you.
Okay.
Apply it in small sections, mainly because you want to make sure you're getting every strand. And you can also get it on your scalp too. It'll nourish your
Okay,
scalp.
awesome.
So you apply it in small sections, and then just like with the last treatment, you'll apply a plastic baggie. For best results, leave this in overnight.
Okay. Awesome.
If you only have a little bit of time, 30 minutes is okay with a plastic processing cap. Rinse, style as usual, and you're good to go.
Awesome.
What do you think? A DIY
I'm looking
solution?
yes, I'm looking forward to using it. Thank
It's
you.
awesome. You'll love it. It's so rich. I love it.
Nikki's always wonderful advice, Jessica Latoya. Appreciate the questions. You can go to DrOz.com for Curly Nikki's DIY hair straightener recipe. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything. And remember to check back often to see what's new.